Hey everybody, John Ski here with the Arizona Consumer Law Group. And in today's video, I just wanted to really quickly touch on a question I get quite often in my law practice. And that is if you are short on funds, if it's something where you're not able to make the bills, the credit cards are falling behind, whether you should pull money out of your retirement account to keep those bills current. Now, just recently in the news with this coronavirus, the COVID-19 thing going on, they announced 3.3 million new unemployment claims, which is huge. It's showing that the total devastation to the economy that this is wreaking on everybody, and it's a real problem. People are not able to go to work. The money's not coming in, and a lot of people are feeling how tight financially things are getting. And so you may be tempted to reach into a 401k or an IRA and take those funds out to be able to cover some of your credit card payments or other living expenses. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why I don't think that's a great idea. And if you can avoid it at all, I think you should. Now, obviously, there's going to be situations if you can't pay for the basics, if you can't pay for groceries, if you can't pay for housing. Sometimes these things are, these are necessities. So you have to have funds to be able to do it. My recommendation, though, before you pull money out of a retirement account is to reach out to your creditors and see if you can get an extension. A lot of people, landlords, credit card companies, car loans, they are allowing extensions, forbearance. Even check your local statutes. Like in Arizona, the courts have revised things like evictions, garnishments, and they're not allowing a lot of those to go forward right now. So before you touch the 401k or the IRA, I would do those things first. The reasons why I wouldn't touch the retirement account, two reasons. One is you're going to have penalties when you withdraw those funds out early. You're also not going to get the benefit of the compound interest that you've been building up over time. I know the markets are down, but in general, if you can keep those funds in there for the long haul, you're going to be a lot better off. The second reason is those accounts, those type of retirement accounts, the 401ks, the IRAs, they're exempt under federal and state law here in Arizona. That means that your creditors can't touch the funds that are in those accounts. Even if you file for bankruptcy, the bankruptcy court, the bankruptcy trustees, they cannot take those retirement funds. And so what I always hate to see is when people pull money out of a retirement account to pay off a credit card or some other bill, and then they end up filing bankruptcy down the road. They've used funds that would have been protected in bankruptcy to pay off a debt that was going to go away in bankruptcy. So I know bankruptcy is always last choice and last resort, and it should be. It's a pretty drastic solution to debt problems. But if you have retirement accounts and you're trying to figure out how to make ends meet, if you can all help it, my recommendation is to look to any other sources you have to deal with those debt problems, including reaching out and asking the creditors to delay it. If you want to learn more about how to deal with debt problems, if you want to learn more about the bankruptcy process, you can head over to my website at consumerwarrior.com. I have a lot of videos, articles, templates, forms, things like that you can use to help you out with this situation. But I appreciate you watching today.